We walked out together, though the forest tried to keep us. I don't believe in curses. At least I didn't before that night. My name is Daniel, and this is the story of how my wife, Emily, and I survived the forest that wanted us dead. I write it down not because I want to, but because I have to. If I don't, it will rot inside me, festering like the things that whispered between the trees. Maybe putting it into words will stop the forest from clawing into my dreams. Maybe not. But here it is, from the beginning. The car broke down just after sunset. That was the start. We had been driving for hours, lost on some back road that didn't exist on the map. Emily had her knees pulled up, scrolling through her phone with the last flicker of signal. I was gripping the wheel tighter than necessary, frustrated by the silence between us. We had fought earlier about something small. I can't even remember what it was now. Maybe I never knew. Maybe it didn't matter. What mattered was when the engine coughed, sputtered, and died. I guided the car to the shoulder. Only there wasn't a shoulder, just dirt. And beyond it, trees. Dense, tall, endless. I turned the key. Nothing. Tried again. Dead. Emily sighed sharply, pinching the bridge of her nose. Great, just perfect, Dan. Her tone stung, though I knew she was scared, not angry. Fear always makes her sharper, and fear was creeping up my own spine, prickling. There were no streetlights, no other cars, no houses. Just us and that black wall of trees pressing in. I'll call for help, I muttered. I pulled my phone out. No bars, not even a flicker. Emily held up hers. Same. That was when the first shiver went through me. Something about the silence was wrong. Too deep, too still. The forest wasn't just quiet. It was listening. Let's just walk, I said finally. The road has to lead somewhere. So we locked the car, grabbed the flashlight from the glove box, and stepped into the night. The road didn't stay open for long. The trees leaned closer, crowding out the stars. Our flashlight beam carved a weak tunnel through the dark, but it felt swallowed whole. We walked hand in hand, not because we wanted to, because we had to. My fingers dug into hers. After half an hour, the road narrowed until it seemed to vanish into underbrush. I swore it had been there seconds ago, stretching straight and clear. Emily whispered. Did we take a wrong turn? I wanted to say yes. I wanted to blame myself, because that was easier than admitting the truth. But the truth was staring me in the face. The forest had shifted. I think we're still on the road, I lied. Her grip tightened. Then why does it feel like it's closing in? I didn't answer. Because it was. The first whisper came when the light flickered. Just a thin sound, like someone breathing behind my shoulder. I spun around, but the beam caught nothing. Just trees, branches, leaves. Then Emily froze. Dan, did you hear that? What? Someone said my name. I shook my head, even though I had heard it too. Emily. Soft. Gentle. Almost familiar. We keep moving, I said. Don't listen. But the whispers followed. Faint, calling from the shadows. Not just her name now. Mine too. Daniel. Daniel. Drawn out like a lover's sigh. Or a threat. I couldn't decide which. Emily pressed closer against me. This isn't right. This place isn't right. I kissed the top of her head, though my lips were trembling. We'll make it out. I said it like I believed it. I didn't. Hours blurred. Hunger gnawed. My legs shook. The flashlight grew weaker. Every time the beam dimmed, the whispers swelled. We came across a clearing at last. Moonlight pooled silver across the ground. It should have felt like relief. But the moment we stepped into it, the air thickened. Across the clearing, a figure stood. Emily gasped, clutching me. At first, I thought it was a man. But the longer I stared, the less human it became. Too tall, limbs too thin, face smeared into nothing. It didn't move. It didn't need to. Its presence shoved the air from my lungs. Don't look at it, I whispered, dragging Emily back into the trees. Her breath came fast and shallow. Dan, what is this? I couldn't answer. We stumbled deeper, running blind. Behind us, I thought I heard the sound of laughter. The forest knew us. That's the part that still keeps me awake. It whispered our secrets, regrets we never told each other, my failures, her doubts, the miscarriage we never healed from, the distance that had grown between us, the sharp words left unsaid. The forest spat them back, cruel and distorted. "You left me alone when I needed you most," it hissed in my voice. "You stopped loving me years ago," it taunted in hers. We shouted over it, screaming our truths into the night. Not to hurt each other, just to fight back, to drown it out. But every word we threw felt like it carved deeper cracks. At one point, Emily stopped walking, tears streaking her face. Maybe this is it. Maybe we're not meant to get out. Her words gutted me. I grabbed her shoulders, shaking. "No, don't you dare. Don't you ever say that. We survive. Together. Do you hear me?" Her lips trembled. Then she nodded and collapsed against my chest. That was the moment I realized the forest wasn't trying to kill us. It was trying to make us give up. Just before dawn, it made its final move. We heard footsteps, not ours. Heavy, rapid, chasing. I shoved Emily forward. "Run!" We ran harder than we ever had in our lives. Branches lashed our faces, roots clawed our ankles, but we didn't stop. Something barreled after us, shrieking in fury. Emily stumbled. I caught her, dragging her up, refusing to let go. "Don't stop! Don't stop!" I roared. Behind us, the ground shook. I didn't dare look back. Light broke ahead, thin, weak, dawn. "Emily, there!" I screamed. We burst from the trees just as the sun cracked the horizon. Warmth washed over us. The shrieking stopped, cut off sharp. I risked a glance back. Nothing. Just the forest. Silent. Waiting. We collapsed on the roadside, gasping, broken. Alive. We never spoke of it again. Not to the police who found our car later. Not to our families. What could we say? Who would believe us? But sometimes, when Emily sleeps beside me, I hear it again. That whisper in the dark. My name. Her name. The forest isn't gone. It's waiting. And it knows we belong to it still. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment of what you thought of the story, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it.